Happy Friday, my friends out here in the Western Pacific. Today is January 22nd, 2021. I just wanted to start off with this nice note. It is Celebration of Life Day. And just kind of in those days, take a deep breath. Remember, everything's going to be okay. Celebrate the fact that, life will be all right. I know we got the pandemic going on. We're talking about these tropical systems, which today we still have our area here, which brought plenty of rainfall, flooding across the Philippines, and even stretching down towards the southwest, west of the Sulu Sea. We're still looking at some scattered showers out there as well. The thing is, it's going to pull off towards the north and eventually impact Okinawa and east areas of Japan here. But take a look at this, though. These rainfall reports in the last 24 hours across Luzon, 224 millimeters reported there. Cassie-Gordon on 108 millimeters as well. So definitely some significant rainfall reports. But like I said, this guy is lifting off towards the north here. Here's our jet stream, really just skirting along southern China. It pulls out here towards Taiwan, and then we have our low pressure area right in here. And this is just the upper level support for all those features I just mentioned on the surface analysis that's going to allow this to hook up and really intensify as it goes over top of this area of low pressure. So for Okinawa, as we go ahead here into your Friday, don't expect typhoon strength winds by any means. I mean, this is Friday morning. The gradient's just not there. It's going to be a dreary, it's going to be a wet day. Even by Friday night, our low continues to intensify and just kind of passes south of the island here. Could see some local heavy showers, definitely some rough surf, but not a fantastic day for the beach. Let's just put it that way. But as we go ahead to Saturday, dry air does spill in behind it. High pressure begins to ridge in just a little bit here, and we will start to see a slow clearing. Thing is, this storm is going to still pull towards the east, and it will intensify off of the Honshu coastline. Definitely going to see some gale force conditions across parts of Chiba, extending down here towards the Kinki Peninsula in higher elevations. So you can see some snowfall wrapping in around the backside of this with those gale force conditions out here towards central areas of Honshu. But as I mentioned, if you are here in Okinawa, the southern Japanese islands, if you are, share your weather reports with me. I always appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I know people say that a lot. I say it because it really does help with the algorithm. And I'm thinking about doing some more reports out here in Okinawa. I know we got a lot of you military guys that do find this stuff useful. Just let me know. Just let me know. All right, there's our next area of northerly winds, which are going to be spilling in here. Thing is, as our system still pulls towards the north and high pressure ridges in, that northerly wind is just going to dominate the Western Pacific. So it's not just areas around Taiwan and southern Japan, all the way down towards the Philippines, and it will just shut off the tropics and hopefully start to dry things up here just a wee bit for areas of Luzon. I know you've gotten so much rainfall lately and you just want a little bit of a break here. But Okinawa, as I mentioned, this video kind of for you guys there. Temperatures up into the low 70s here on Friday and Saturday. Think for Friday, rainfall. Saturday morning, I still got a little bit of showers here. It does start to taper off by Sunday over towards Monday. Kind of got some passing clouds, mostly cloudy, I should say, with temperatures dropping into the low 60s, lows into the 60s, down into the high 50s by Monday morning. I use Fahrenheit too for those people that like to use empirical. All right, so here's something about the tropics. We are under a La Nina watch right now. There's a La Nina in place. People are asking, when is it going to end? And right now, here in 2020, compared to the last 50 years, actually I should say back to 1950 with La Ninas, we typically max out here in November, and it starts to get back to normal. That's the La Nina threshold as we go ahead into January through March. And that's typically when it starts to climb back out. Thing is, we're lower than normal. So I believe probably by April over towards May, we're going to get back out of that La Nina threshold. And then we'll probably get back to neutral, hopefully, by the summer. So what does La Nina mean? A La Nina typically means that there's going to be more rainfall across southeastern Asia, more storms out in that direction, but more heat and energy for tropical systems to continue to develop as we go ahead over the next few months. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on that. Thank you very much for everybody who's been helping out on Patreon, by the way. Do check that out. I truly do appreciate it when you guys just checked it out. The typhoons, that's $6 a month, $10 a month for super typhoons. I'm trying to work up a new graphic package, which I think is going to help make these updates that much better. It is, by the way, as I mentioned, January 22nd. It's one thing I didn't update. With the new graphic package I'm looking at, which I'm going to use all the Patreon money towards, stuff like that will update. So even this update here, the PowerPoint alone took me about 30, 40 minutes to put together, and actually closer to an hour because I've been working on it all day if you combine it. Anyways, my point is, it helps. So thank you very much. Follow me on all these social media platforms. Like, subscribe to the video. As I mentioned, it's not something YouTubers just say. Maybe some do, but honestly, it helps with the algorithm. So even if you hate like it, I appreciate it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.